We have a caller waiting. Latifa, thanks for calling. You're live.
Hello, good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, honestly, I'm enjoying this. Can you guys hear me?
Very clearly. Go ahead.
I beg, I will speak Pidgin English to this one.
Go ahead.
I don't know why anytime when they talk this kind of topic for Nigeria and Africa as a whole, men too they fresh.
Yes.
When they sick single mother. And at the end of the day, majority of our majority of our women, they know they enjoy marriage. Now last month they talk of those days. Our father, they do this. And our mother suffer. 85% of our mother went through hell for marriage.
Yeah.
So I don't know why they use the best for single mothers. Now that it's due to divorce, but there's some situation where you go learn come out and you go take care of the responsibility. Honestly, as just they talk of her story, I enjoy her because she went through a lot. She not got the bad side though. She just don't come on the sweet side. She went through a lot. So please, men should encourage women. They should stop bullying women. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Yes, honestly, what she said is in line with what I was going to say, because I really wanted to address that particular caller. And I'm going to be as kind and as graceful as I can be. You know, I feel that men are, that rhetoric like that, narrative like that, comes from a place of fear. Men understand how important and powerful and enjoyable for them marriage is. And when you now create a reality where a woman does not need to be with a man, it scares them because they understand the benefits. And many of the other times where they listen to this sort of stories, where you find them more empathetic or compassionate is if you say, when the woman left the house, then she suffered. And she was not happy. Then they'll be like, oh,
it's only a lazy woman that will suffer.
Those sort of things. So that is what they are used to. That is what they would prefer. But now I just want men to listen, you know. I would like us to do like a gradual mindset shift. And I don't completely blame Nigeria, man, just what you've heard over and over the years. But as of today, we need to start thinking differently. When you hear a story like Iyabo Ojo's story, it should be that a woman did not give up. She did not give up on her children. The reason she got up and she was doing everything is to make sure that these children would have a good life. Because if she had given up, the story would be bad 3 ways, I mean 4 ways, the man, the wife, and the children. So when you hear stories like that, it's to encourage her, you know, and understand that this is someone who is doing it in spite of the issues. A lot of men will tell you, my mother didn't say this, my mother went through this. The truth is, many men don't know what their mothers are going through in their homes.
Or went through.
Or went through. Many daughters actually know. The thing is, they pay attention, they ask some questions, they now go on to a man's house, and when they are going through some issues, they go back to their mother, and the mother say, you see what you think you're going through today? I went through it times 10. But you, the man, it's unlikely that you know, because Nigerian women don't talk to you.
They know.
Mothers don't tell you.
They know.
And so you have this story in your head that this is not how my mother went through it. And if you even recognize that your mother was unhappy, why would you want another woman to go through that unhappiness? So finally for me, this conversation is when single women talk about what they have gone through, it's also for the men to say, what can we do better while being married so that we don't create a single mother situation.
Let me take Yakub, who's been holding for a minute. Good morning, Yakub. Thanks for calling. You're live.
It's not by a minute, it's more than that.
Somebody was talking.
Good morning, Madam Iyabo Ojo.
Good morning, sir.
First I give you kudos for the step that you took. And Mariah, it is unfortunate that more than 10 years your view has been on here. Some people still look at this very particular program that every one of us benefit on daily basis, and says what the first caller demands. That was saying that your field is promoting something I don't want to mention. For me, you see, Mariah, the truth must be seen here. I don't know, the man, is it trying to tell us that if a woman or a lady is passed through her in her marriage, it should stay until God kills? Is that what he's trying to say? Okay, now, why I give kudos to Iyabo Ojo this morning that I picked a very important in our statement, that what is going on between her and the ex. Make sure that they didn't know.
Yakubu, I can't hear you again. The network is really bad. I'm so sorry.
We were talking about preventing the kids from knowing the reality.
Okay, it's clearer now. Okay.
Hello?
Go ahead, Yakubu.
Okay, hear you.
Please round up.
Yeah, what I'm trying to say in essence is that I give kudos to Iyabo for her not to let the children know what is going on between her and her head. Because it is a great job that she did. Good morning and God bless you guys.
Thank you very much. We have to wrap up on this because but there's something Nima always says that I'll come to you, Nima, that you know, we can all talk about parenting all we want, but until you get your report card,
Yes,
you have no. So all of us, we are still in the stage where having teenagers, young adults. We never get report card. You are getting your report card because your daughter is grown. She's about to get married. You're about to hand her over. So when you wait,
my son is going for his master's.
So we are seeing
living the life.
So when we see a report card like that from someone like
you can't argue with results. You can't argue with results.
Yes.
Come and show me your own.
He just got his admission.
Let me let you wrap this segment up.
I say what Morayo says, but you know, as you were talking, I'm still feeling a bit, because just this week, a petty trader friend of mine told me she was separated, and I saw her just last time when first time was to start, how she's toiled and toiled. She's roasting corn, selling bolly, selling everything, and I know the man. He's so constantly in the bar, drunk, with dragging him. He doesn't pull his weight. And her first child, who was supposed to be conscious of everything the mother is doing, whose admission I had to drop my tax card for in Lagos State schools. I saw the mom. We couldn't even achieve it. I had to pay for that tax clearance. You know, just walked out of the house saying, I'd rather be with my dad than my mom over a correction. And I'm wondering, when you share that you protect the kids, this story, I know yours results or can't argue with results, that women who might need to sit down
and tell them
and tell their kids the truth.
Okay, so
that's the thing.
So you know what? My kids, it's not like they grew up, they understand now. Now they start to hear little of the stories, this and that. Still can't tell them a lot. Still will tell them some. It's my own decision to keep their mindset good, right? Their dad was not like the most terrible person in the world. Everybody has their own fault. He had his, right? But at the end of the day, he's in their life. And once in a while now, I'm sure him and Festus, I don't know what goes on. I don't even care. I don't know whether they support each other. I don't know what's happening. But I know that they are good with him. For me, I took everything that was wrong. Everything that was wrong. And I turned it around and made it good. It was a decision. Because you see, we need to understand that we are just guidance.
Yes.
We are guidance to our children.
Yes.
Their father, to me, is that man up there in heaven, who is God. And he has sent them through me, using someone, because I can't have the baby alone, to have this child. And he has given me the job, right? And there is no way that you will struggle to take care of your kids, that God will not bless you. A lot of people, the problem we have most times is that a lot of single women are afraid to take risks. Then a lot of them is like, what would the society say? If I sell pure water, if I sell this. If I'm going to tell my story and write my book one day, I've done so many business. So many. I have never in my life stayed without doing business ever since I had my kids. Before I had my kids, I've always hustled. And sometimes everything might not add up. And God will bring people to me that just look and say, oh, I just want to bless you. I have seen someone who has greeted me one time and said, yeah, your children way back then. I said, oh, they're fine, they live with me. Your kids live with you? I'm like, yes. Oh, really? The two of them live with you? But the impression I have about you is that you are this, you are that, you are this. I was like, it's not only my 2 children that live with me. At that time, I think I had 3 more. I had 5 kids living with me. Really? I was like, okay, please, if you don't mind, I would like to send some stuffs down. And the person sent his driver the next day with a lot of food provisions.
Wow.
Do you understand? Bag of rice, yam.
That's how God shows up for people.
Do you understand? And I'll tell you that from that day, I started buying bag of rice in my house till today. I stopped buying garawa or dirika. From that day, I said, this bag of rice, I'm going to continue to buy it forever, and I've been buying it. Determination.
I have Lawrence on the call. Let me call. Lawrence, our final call on this segment. Lawrence, are you there? Sorry for keeping you from Abuja. Yeah. Go ahead.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I'm talking as an experienced person. I'm a single father.
Okay. A single father. Go ahead.
With my son, strange and funny. Yeah, I'm talking from an experience. I was actually married before, and I lost my wife 2018. We're together for 20 years.
So sorry about that.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, no kids, and I mourned her for some time. Then I still got married to. I ran into another girl, and they didn't just get married to her.
I need to.
The good thing is that one had my first time for me, which will be 5 years this month. He has left me for about a year plus now.
Wow.
The
second
one.
Yeah, the second one. Yeah, the second one. And it has not been funny. They actually moved out with a girl, with my daughter. She's younger, much younger. I'll be 60 this way. And she's just 30-something, because I felt my reason of going for a younger lady, I thought, if I'm getting old, and my previous marriage, there was no child. I said, let me get a younger. So when I'm getting older, she could take care of the
He doesn't have a child in his first marriage.
That was my reason, and I felt it was a good enough reason. But I never knew that, these younger girls, they somehow, they are influenced by so many things.
Yeah.
My friends, by even social media, so many things. I think that's what I saw, and she left. So the experience of it is not a good one. Not a good one.
Yeah.
Not a good one.
Thank you very much.
My daughter, my daughter is not with me here, but I'm getting on. And we have moved on. We've actually moved on.
I'm getting.
So
Thank you very much. Thank you very much,
Yeah.
Lawrence. I'll take a few comments and then we wrap up.
Said I'm in this situation too. I raised my children and they are all doing well. I'm super grateful to God for these children He gave me. Like that man called in, he should just be grateful. I will be 62 this month, but I thank God for everything. I have grandchildren. People who are in the situation who are not in the situation cannot understand.
Exactly.
But all is well. I pray that one day God will grant me grace to meet you, because she's very fun.
We have to wrap up.
I want to quickly say one thing. A lot of mothers or parents, you understand, should get to understand that raising your children is not like, how I put it, a lot of people raise their kids with expectation that those children should be 100% loyal to you alone and not love their father, or if it's the man, not love their mother. There's blood running in their veins. Do you understand? They have a right as a child to love the other person. Because things didn't go well with you and that person does not mean that the child must not, you must rob that child from having a relationship with the father. It is, nobody forced you to marry the man. Nobody forced you to get pregnant. And when you do, take that responsibility to know that if it goes south, you have to double up and stand on your feet and take care of them. And don't care whether they go back to them, because at the end of the day, your joy is that your kids turn out right. Because, my darling, my sisters, the joy of seeing your children turn out right is more than a billion. Yeah. I mean, to keep you honey forever.
Oh my God. I think how I want to wrap this up, I think what I got from this conversation, when society tells you that you should stop having intimacy or sex at a certain age, don't listen to them, because we see a YK here who inspires us that listen, I am young, I'm over 60, I'm enjoying life.
Yeah.
We see a woman here, society says, oh, if you're a single mother, you can't raise successful children. We say, no, look at the boy, Iyabo Ojo. She has raised wholesome children, and she's successful, even at Tierney too. We have it here. So I think one of the reasons why we do this show is to bring different perspective. There's a school of thought we know, we are raised with, we understand. There's another school of thought which can give you the same result, and we're asking that understand it exists. So that's what we're trying to say here.
Let's go. The end justifies the means. The end is that all of us are happy.
All of us are happy, and our children are good.
And your kids, your kids are not happy, you can never be happy.
Very short break. When we come back, we'll focus on the movie that our guest has produced. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.